Welcome to the Heaven Online magazine. It's July. This is the LWA. Joining me on tonight's panel are the fabulous Anita Farr.
Hello.
The beautiful Olivia Hell.
Hello. It is my birthday. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And guest star Gigi Netix.
How are we doing?
House.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome. You won't be saying that by the end.
Oh, I'm sure.
Right, okay. It's called Mischief and Mayhem, and it's about mischief and mayhem. So I want to know all your stories of things you've got up to or things that other people have got up to that have made you laugh. So we're going to start with mischief. Does anyone want to start?
I am Mischief. Can I start, please? Right. My name is Anita Fag. I do stand for mischief and madness and everything in between. My biggest mischief story is I was 12 years old. I was in Turkey. I shat myself on the beachfront, right? That's not the story.
That's just part of it.
Yeah, so that's just part of it.
The background.
I didn't actually cause the mischief and the mayhem. It was my family. So they all ran away from me and left me in this foreign country on my own because I shat myself. I went to the pizza place to get napkins. I seen all of my family running past back to the hotel, obviously to run away from me. So I chased after them, and then another family started running with us, thinking that something was going on. There was a bomb, there was a knife scare. No, I just shat myself in Turkey.
Wow.
Yeah, public nuisance disturbance number 1, that's me.
Well, that's mischief and mayhem, really,
Mischief and
isn't
mayhem,
it? In one, because you
All
did
in one.
cause a bit of mayhem.
Just a little bit.
That's done it.
Okay.
I have got a funny one. So, when I was younger, Emma will know, Adrian, my dad, took me to work. And I decided that because I was bored in work with my dad, while he was having lunch or something or a meeting and left me for about 2 minutes, that's it, I decided to play hide and seek and not tell him. So I hid in a filing cabinet that was directly next to him in his office. But I stopped myself from speaking. So then he had everyone from the office looking for me, everyone in that area looking for me for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that. Ages. And then I popped out like, here I am. And he was like, I'm gonna kill you. And I was like, hee hee hee.
You never took you to work
Never took me to work ever again.
Ever again.
All I wanted to do was go to the park. He probably told me no, and I went, well, fuck him. I'm gonna hide.
Hide in filing
So
cabinet.
I'm gonna hide in your filing cabinet and make you think that you've lost me.
Oh,
Abducted
God.
by the aliens.
Oh, dear,
Love
dear.
it. How funny.
That is funny.
That's bad.
It's bad, isn't it?
That's bad.
My dad thought I was gone. He thought I was abducted.
Oh, gosh.
You
Good
probably were.
riddance to me. Yeah, hopefully I was.
I mean,
Go-
I was just going to say, I had a little bit of mischief when I was younger because so I lived in a lovely little cul-de-sac with my mum and my dad, and I had this lovely little Razor scooter. Everyone knows a Razor scooter. Everyone's ankles remember the Razor scooter.
Yeah.
And there were some kids who were slightly away from my road who... so I lived next to a park and they'd come down and we made friends as a child without social anxiety. That was all before that. So they wanted to go get their scooters and me to go play in their garden. So I asked my mum, she said no. What does a child do? Goes and does it anyway. So I'm there for like half an hour playing with my scooter and these other two guys, and suddenly one of my neighbours walks past because it went past the road that goes into town. So she goes past and she's like, oh, your parents are looking for you. So I'm like, oh, okay, bye, see you later. Go back down. My mum is on the phone to the police thinking I've been abducted. When I walk in through the door, I'm like, you're right, what's going on? My mum's there, livid. My dad, he's livid. And I'm just there like, oh, what's going on? They're like, no, get up to your room. You are not coming out ever again.
Oh,
Grounded.
no.
Yeah.
Grounded.
Oh,
Yeah.
naughty,
I'm
naughty.
taking your BlackBerry up. No, you know.
Yeah. But as a sweet innocent child, I was out again in about an hour.
Oh,
Love it.
I spent
Okay.
more time grounded as a child than I did.
oh bless.
Genuine.
Bless. Well, I've got 2 stories. One's about me and one's about somebody else.
Is it me?
No. So
Oh.
which one do you want to know first?
The one about you.
The one about me.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was approximately 2 to 3 years old, I think, when I decided to go mountaineering like Bear Grylls up the side of my mother's fridge freezer. Apparently I had chairs with boxes on, cushions and everything to reach the top where there was a bottle of junior aspirin. Now apparently they tasted like orange sweeties. So I downed the bottle.
Druggy!
999 call Emma's rushed to A&E. They pumped out my stomach, which was horrific because I do have memories of that.
Really?
And then, the following day, as I was recovering on the ward, the matron or the sister or the doctors or whatever, they were telling my mother and father, they were giving them a bollocking about keeping an eye on me and I shouldn't be able to, there shouldn't have been chairs or anything around the fridge. As they are telling my mother and father off about not paying attention to me and checking what I was doing, I was eating a packet of wax crayons under the very noses. Yes!
I can see where Olivia gets it from now.
That was brilliant. They're telling them off, you've got to watch it. Yeah. While I was under their care, I'm eating a packet of wax crayons. So that was the one about me. This one. My dad's friend, and stories about my dad are always amazing. So his little boy was in primary school and they went on a school trip to Pensconnor Wildlife Park. Remember Pensconnor Wildlife Park?
Not a Scooby.
In Neath. It was fantastic. Anyway, so he went on the school trip and came home and he was sat around the table at tea time telling his mother and father all about what he'd got up to. And he put his duffel bag on the floor and they noticed the duffel bag move. And when they opened it, their son had brought home a baby penguin.
Penguin?
Oh my! An actual, but was it maudlin? What's a penguin? Is that a penguin?
Yeah,
Oh my god, that's
Grand Theft Happy Feet.
He kidnapped a baby penguin and it was in his duffel bag.
Oh my god.
That is crazy.
It is fantastic.
What was it like taking it back though? Like just, sorry, we picked this up.
Bought with a penguin.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Wanted posters all over the news. Have you seen this penguin?
That's nuts.
So that's my mischief stories. Okay, let's go on to mayhem. What mayhem have you caused, or do you know anybody that...
I cause mayhem everywhere I go,
Yeah.
babe. There's no point in having thought.
You're chaos and I'm carnage. At this point.
I think just being in drag everywhere Anita goes. Mark not so much. Mark's quite... But I am Mark, by the way. Mark's quite sane. Mark's quite normal.
Mark's shy.
Yeah, Mark's quite shy. Mark doesn't do much.
Mark's shy.
But Anita, anywhere I go, there is absolute mayhem. I don't think...
Yeah, Anita's a force to be
Yeah.
reckoned with.
I am a little bit... I proper stomp a clack around my heels.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Therefore,
the sound of those stilettos.
Yeah.
son of my stilettos, yeah.
Gratitude.
Gratitude. Available on iTunes.
And Spotify.
Yeah.
Olivia, what mayhem do you cause? I mean, as Ollie, you are clumsy and
Well, the thing is, Ollie and Olivia, same person.
You're like Mr. Blobby.
I am, yeah. I fall over nothing every single day. The severe ADHD in me will allow me to do 7 jobs at once and never finish any of them. I will forget an item, which is my keys, my phone, or my wallet, or my bag, every time I leave the front door.
Every single time.
Every single
Oh,
time.
yeah.
I will come back and my mum will go, "You're back." I went,
Yeah.
"Forgot something." Every single time I leave that door. It's not a joke, it's actually uncontrollable. My OCD is quite bad recently. I nearly cry every time I do my makeup and hair.
Oh,
and then I get into the fantasy of looking this gorgeous and stunning and beautiful and godlike, and here I am again, absolutely fine for your viewing.
Gigi, of course, mate.
I mean, it depends who you ask with me, to be honest. But I mean, there are a few stories that go around about me at the minute. I mean...
Not them ones.
It's going to the internet, remember?
Okay, so...
Doesn't charge £20.
Oh, God.
It's 15, actually.
Scandalous. Carry on. Go.
Anyway, so maybe a more PG story of me
Yes,
causing mayhem
Go on.
was it's the only time I've ever been on a works do. I was still fairly new at the time, and we'd gone to this lovely little like independent Mexican restaurant. And I knew the owner, not the owner, the supervisor. We're very good friends. I've known her for a couple of years, and it was a lovely restaurant as well. You were there, you remember?
I
this.
was there.
But anyway, so I'd gone out the front to see everyone, and as I was walking back in, they had these lovely little sort of like saloon style opening doors.
The doors, yeah.
And me being a big ass bitch, I walk straight into one of these doors. It just falls off the wall.
Office hinges.
Oh,
God.
hinges on the floor. And then everyone is just either outside or inside just looking at me, and I'm there like...
And all she does is stand there and goes, I've just took the door off the hinges. And I'm talking, we were all waiting for food for ages, weren't we?
Yeah.
Oh my God, and
Okay.
it was the best entertainment I've seen in a long time.
Okay, so we've got a door break with there. We have one here.
Really?
Okay,
Oh.
now this involves my father again. Absolute mental case. So him and my mother used to go away quite a lot to hotels, and they decided to go around Britain to all the hot spots and whatever. So they're away on one of their do's now, and my mum needed something from the car. So down he goes to the car now, gets whatever it is she wants, comes back up, knocks on the door because he didn't take the key. No answer. Wendy, answer the door. No answer now. He's starting to really, really panic now. He's banging. Wendy, are you okay? Wendy, open the door. Nothing again now, right? So he gets his foot and, well, puts the door through. So he's completely smashed through the door. Meanwhile, on the floor above, my mother hears all this commotion downstairs. The door sorted keys on the wrong floor. So he kicked it.
They must have thought he was a lunatic.
You had to pay for all the
Oh my
damage.
God.
They said when they went down for breakfast the following morning, everyone was talking about him as that lunatic Welsh man.
I bet Anna she was mortified. Oh my God, that's
That
hilarious.
was brilliant. What a
Oh,
bill.
that's hilarious.
And my second mayhem story involves my father again, and your father,
Go on.
and Michael and
Is it a
Martin.
line?
It was Millennium New Year. All right, so it was New Year, so year 2000. So we bought fireworks. And what we had was this giant firework that did a whole display in one. So they set it up ready now, after a couple of drinks, mind you. And then at 12 o'clock, they went out to lit it. Realised they'd put it in upside down in the plant pot. It blew up my mother's garden. All our plant pots. For days, the neighbours were coming over with bits of plant pots to give them
Is this
back.
part of your garden?
A phone call. Wendy, I think your flowers are you.
You're crying. You're crying. There's tears in your eyes.
Those are idiots. I mean, for crying out loud, couldn't they read the
Upside
writing?
down, oh my God.
You should have seen the bag. There was mud. Instead of sparks, we had mud and plants.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
So
Amazing.
yeah, mayhem, yeah. They were just.
That is mayhem.
That's hilarious.
I don't think you're gonna top that.
I'm not going to top it, but I have got something funny. It's only something little. So the other day, I was really, really tired after work, and I came back in, and I made myself a cup of tea, but I was in. I was
wanna know.
in my hoodie, right? And my hoodie's quite long. It's an extra large hoodie. So I try walking up the stairs, and I go, no, I need some biscuits. So I go back down the stairs very carefully and realise I've left the light on as well. Get the biscuits, turn the light off, go up. My phone nearly slips out my hand. So when I'm trying to grab it, I fall on my hoodie, and I face plant my chin into the stairs. The tea goes all up the stairs.
Oh.
all over me. I'm literally, and I try getting up, but I'm laughing so much that I try getting up. After try getting up, I slip off the step and I hit my forehead on the stairs and I'm bursting off and I'm like, right, I need another cup of tea now. So I made another cup of tea and I was like, right, be careful. I went up to my room, I had my phone in one hand and my tea in the other. Light was on and I looked at the bed and I went, oh, I need to throw my phone down. And I just went like that with my tea. And I threw the cup of tea over the bed. I just did this new white bedding, fresh bedding, completely over. And I went, now I need to make a third cup of tea. I have to change my bedding again.
I just give up.
I literally gave up on life. I was like, you know what? If that doesn't show how chaotic I am.
No, I think we can agree.
The OG was really long.
I think we can all agree we're very mischievous and we all cause our fair
I'm
share
just
of
a
mayhem.
Just a tad.
And I think on that note, it's time to say goodbye, Olivia Hell.
Goodbye. It's my birthday, by the way.
Goodbye, Gigi Netting.
Bye.
Goodbye, Anita Fag.
It's also my birthday, by the way. Goodbye.
And goodbye from me, Emma Heaven, and no, it's not my birthday.
Bye.
Bye.